Kia ora. Welcome to Tuesday the 11th, get the date right, of October 2022. Not sure how I lost a day yesterday or repeated the same day. It was a bit of a Groundhog Day moment, but you know how that is. Things happen and then things happen. So, yes. So, little forecasting. We're supposed to possibly maybe have rain and storms from tomorrow afternoon through to all day Thursday, I guess. We'll see. Part of me is kind of like, cool. Hopefully we're ready for that. And I'm kind of curious to see, what the water flows are like in our stream, and there's a couple of other parts along the property line that have excellent runoff. So I'm kind of curious to see what they actually do as well. Plus things are a little dry, and apparently been dry here for quite a while, so a little water is not going to be a bad thing, though it's probably not going to last. It'll just soak in. But anyway, that is that. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that actually plays out, I guess. Today, Dawn and I went to church on Sunday. I haven't been to church for a very, very long time. Didn't fall through the cracks on the floorboards or spontaneously human combust or anything like that, so it wasn't a horrible experience, to say the least. But the pastor talked about something which was I thought was interesting. It may not be to you, but maybe it will be. Maybe it strikes a chord. The number one thing that drives Americans is the pursuit of happiness, which begs the question, what is happiness? What makes you happy? But happiness is a fleeting thing too. You can pursue it all you like. There's a sort of a medieval story about chasing the white stag. I think they threw that into House of Dragons, actually, weirdly, in the HBO series. George R. R. Martin knows his stuff, but basically you'll chase. It's an almost endless chase to catch the white stag. And happiness, I think, is like a white stag. You chase it and you chase it and you chase it, you seek it, you do things. And when you get it, and when you are happy, then what? Are you therefore content? Do you remain happy? Or you're happy for a little bit and then you go, oh well, this thing made me happy for a while. My flash new car, or my brand new computer, or whatever. I would dare to say most people then go on to try and find something else that makes them happy. And I think if that's your motivator for life, then maybe that's going to end up ultimately in disappointment. I don't know. Does it make for a fulfilling life? I don't know. The pastor talked about joy, and joy in that context was from a religious aspect, I'm just going to say. But thinking about it, living in a state of joy, which I guess is being happy all the time. I'm not quite sure. That's something I haven't really thought about. But the happiness thing kind of struck up on a personal note. Like everybody, been happy, been sad, been incredibly happy, been incredibly sad. It's a roller coaster ride, that's for sure. After all the fun and games of the last decade or so, it would be easy to say, you know what, I'd be kind of okay with content. Content is good. Content is good enough. And it's an easy answer, because you can say, well, I can't be bothered seeking being happy anymore because that's too much work, and inevitably it doesn't last. But I don't want to go out being disappointed and unhappy all the time either, because again, you know, who wants to be that person? Content is kind of in the middle, so in the middle it shall be. I don't know. I think, and bear in mind this is a ramble, so I really don't have any definitive answers to this. It was just something that was on my mind this morning. I think if you're trying to seek happiness and you're aware that you're pursuing something that you think will make you happy, you should not aim for disappointment, but you should look for things that have a degree of longevity in the happiness that they bring you. You know, not like a birthday cake moment where there's a surprise party and there's a birthday cake, and the birthday cake is a surprise to you, and suddenly you're really amazingly happy that someone remembered your birthday and bought you a cake. And then the cake's eaten and that moment's gone. You still have the memory of that happy event for a while, because memory is a different creature. But you that moment of happiness is very fleeting indeed, and then you just moving on to the next thing. I'm not sure what my next happy will be. I used to be into gaming a lot, and I enjoy it, and I still do enjoy it. Tabletop role-playing games and board games and miniatures games and blah 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 blah, all that kind of stuff for like the longest time, and I thought that was my happy, but really it was a delivery vehicle for moments of happy. And then after that, then what? What was the next happy? What was the genuine, you know, long-term happy? The thing that may be pushed closer to, you know, making sure that I walked around with a smile on my face 99% of the time. That moment of joy, I guess, or continual joy that the pastor was talking about. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answers to that. Maybe the answer is there, but who knows? I had to mull about these things. It's just my nature. So anyway, what's your happy? What makes you happy? And if it's something that makes you happy on a regular daily basis, good for you. If it's something that basically leaves you in a continual state of happy, then you may be a step up on the rung, perhaps. Do you know a secret that we don't know? Food for thought. All right, I'm going to get on with the rest of my day, keeping this a little bit shorter because it's getting difficult to get these things uploaded. For a while anyway, till we get fibre. Kia ora. I'm off to have a cup of coffee and get into my work day. Take care. Ciao.